Good morning, students. Welcome to Virtual Training Center Dadar. I am Mrs. Akshata Kale and today we are going to learn English of Standard 5th and the topic name is Be a Good Listener. Yes, students, you know that we have 5 sense organs that help us to get the sense of surrounding. Each sense organ has its own function like eyes to see, nose to smell, skin to feel, tongue to taste, and the function of ears is to hear. Right? Okay. It is important to be a good listener. When you are learning a language or when you are dealing with other people, are you a good listener? You can find it out with the help of this lesson. Yes, here some points are given about a good listener. See this picture, a boy, he is sitting on the floor and his eyes are watching and ears they are listening. Mouth quiet means lips are jigged. Body is still, no movement, hands in lap and crisscross legs. Means his body is still and his eyes are watching, they are wide open, and the most important is listening and brain is thinking. Okay students, we will go in detail. Yes, observe these two children and observe this picture. Can you find any difference? In the first picture, two children, they are talking to each other, but they are not looking at each other. But in the second picture, two persons are there and they are talking and they are looking at each other. Yes, dear students, a good listener look at the speaker. So the first one is totally wrong. When you are speaking with any person or when you are listening to any person, then you have to look at that speaker. Got this? So the second picture is correct. The first quality of a good listener is looking at the speaker. Now here, good listener pay close attention to the speaker. What is the meaning of this? See here, one person is telling something or he is discussing the matter and all other persons or his friends, they are paying close attention to the speaker. The second picture also, teacher is explaining something and all the students, they are paying close attention to the teacher. Is it there? Here, see, a good listener listens with their eyes, their ears and their heart. Means we have to pay full attention towards the speaker. That is the second quality of the good listener. Okay? Next is, if you hear some new words spoken by the speaker, try to guess their meaning from the context. See here, a dad and a child is there. Dad tells her that please bring me the vase that has pink roses. It's on the dining table. Yes, that girl don't know about the meaning of the was. Yes, what she will do, we'll see. She observed this picture was. See here, three options are there for her. She goes to the first one, and what the word is roaming in her mind? Was. Yes, was means a bed of roses. She thinks for a moment and then moves to the second option. Was means a kind of pot. No, again she moves to the third option. Was means a frock because it is also having the pink flowers. Was is also having the pink flowers, and the bed of roses is there. There are also, we can see the pink flowers. Then she again reminds the context, that what the dad said. Again she reminds what he was said. Please bring me the vase that has pink roses. It's on the dining table. Yes, then she guesses vase means a kind of pot. Yes, dear student, this is one of the method that when you are heard an unfamiliar word or a new word spoken by the speaker, you have to try to guess its meaning. Okay? The next is try to keep on listening even when you feel that you do not understand the speaker. Sometimes it happens. The speaker tells something new concept or any new matter. Then we don't understand what is that and all that. We don't get the link about that one. Then also we have to keep on listening even we don't understand the matter. What happens? If you do like this, then your brain starts thinking about that matter and automatically you will get more knowledge about that matter. Yes. Again, try to keep on listening even when you disagree with the speaker. She is teaching something there, but some students, they are disagree with that concept. Okay, they are telling no, teacher is telling the different thing and my mother told different thing, or I know this is in a different way but she is showing me the different method. Okay, then also try to keep on listening even when you disagree with the speaker. Yes, it is very difficult to sit calmly when your mind is disagree with that concept. But try to be calm at that moment. Then what happens? You will listen that one properly. Okay. And again your brain starts thinking about that matter. And if any confusion is there, then you can go to the teacher afterwards and you can ask her politely about that matter. Yes, students. Clean your doubts by asking polite questions. Do not feel shy or afraid. Now students, just I said, sometimes we disagree with the concept what the speaker tells. Okay, that's natural. Yes, first think on that. Whatever I am thinking is right. Why my mind is not agreeing with that concept? Okay, then you politely ask your teacher or any speaker. You ask politely, yes ma'am, I not understood this one, please explain me. Yes, she will help you or the speaker will help you to clear the doubts. If you are feeling shy to ask in front of others, then meet that teacher or that person in separately and you can ask and you can clear your doubts. Sometimes some other problems will be there and it is not solved, then you can take your help of your friends. Yes, you are doing this one. So many times we ask our friends our doubts and we clear that doubts with the help of our friends, correct? Good listening helps to keep thinking about what you heard. Yes, that boy heard something new, so he is thinking. Day and night he is thinking about that matter, that concept. Then if he gets answer or response, then it's okay. Otherwise he will search that one on the Google or any textbooks he will use, reference books he will use, and he want to clear that concept because his brain is charged now. It wants proper answer for that doubt. Now here she got the answer. Yes. How happy she became. See there. And sometimes with the discussion with the friends, the matter solves. Otherwise with the help of the reference books. Correct? Then we explain the same thing to our friends too. No, it is like this. And all that. We do, na? Then sometimes if it is a difficult matter, then making a record is a good thing. We have to write it and we have to keep. Okay? Like this, good listening helps to keep thinking about what you heard. So, children, be a good listener. Yes, dear students, here how to be a good listener. 5 qualities are given. We will go through. See the student. Here, 2 children. Their eyes are watching. Ears are listening. Lips are closed. They are not talking to each other. They are listening. Correct? Hands are still. Otherwise, we do some work along with our hands. Here, opening the bag, closing the bag. Otherwise, opening the book. Something we do. Then it disturbs our concentration. So, hands should be still. Feet are silent. Some students have the habit of shaking their legs. Because of that, again, concentration lessens. So, we have to keep our feet silent. Yes, students, these are the 5 qualities of a good listener. Yes, what is the purpose of listening? You can ask, what is the purpose of listening? The purpose of listening is to gain information that becomes the basis for taking a decision on any topic. Because of good listening, you will become confident because of your knowledge. And you can easily take any decision on any topic. Got this, children? So, try to be a good listener. Now we will move to the exercise part. Listen carefully and guess how the sentence would end. First one. Once there was a crow. He was very thirsty. He wanted to drink dash dash. Here small sentences are given. Small sentences are given and story-like sentences are given. You can easily imagine or you can easily guess the next words. See here, once there was a crow. Okay, he was very thirsty. Thirsty means he need water now. He wanted to drink some water. Correct? We will try the second one. There were dark clouds in the sky. Dark clouds means they are full with rain. Correct? There were dark clouds in the sky. Soon it began to rain. Next, this step is broken. Please be dash. Now we are telling any other person that this step is broken. Please be careful. When the students saw the question paper, they were dash. In the exam time, if they are not studied properly, at that time what happens? When the students saw the question paper, they were nervous. They don't know the answers, so they became nervous. When the teacher read the answer papers, she was happy because she observed the nice answer, perfect answers, and she became happy. Yes, students, here what we did, we guessed the words. Now you have to do one activity here. See, some points are there that you have to follow the information and you have to do one activity and show it to your teacher. Okay. First, sit quietly for some time. How to sit? By closing your eyes. See this picture. Then listen carefully to all the sounds that you hear. Not to open your eyes, not to see here and there. Close your eyes, sit silently and listen to the sounds that you hear from surrounding. Can you guess what sounds they are? Who and what is making that sound? Yes, we can guess, correct? That boy is crying, that mom opened the door, like that we can guess the sounds and we know that who and what is making that sound. Note it down, whatever you heard. Okay, this is nice activity. It will increase your concentration power. Yes, thank you students for being with me and try to be a good listener. Okay, take care.